Tuesday morning, August 5th, there's a little bit of stuff going on in Donald Trump's lawsuit against Rupert Murdoch and the Wall Street Journal. I think he sued him for defamation for the story that the Wall Street Journal ran about Jeffrey Epstein's little birthday book that had a note in there allegedly that was signed by Donald Trump containing a sketch of a nude woman and some words written inside that were clearly not authored by Donald Trump about, a day of secrets or Donald Trump doesn't have that command over the English language. But the Wall Street Journal didn't say that he wrote those words. They just said, hey, here's this thing, and we've confirmed that it exists. So, something to know about federal court versus state court in the realm of like civil litigation, not criminal prosecutions. So Donald Trump filed a civil lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal and Rupert Murdoch. Those kinds of cases in state court can take years. In federal court, they set a calendar for things. They keep shit moving. Things move quickly, rapidly. And one of the things that's different in federal court is the whole discovery process. And discovery is just it's the process in a civil lawsuit where each side basically exchanges all of the evidence they have with the other side. Because if you're going to use something at trial, you have to give it to the other side beforehand. And it's not just limited to things that you're going to use during trial. Any within certain boundaries, basically any information, documentation, witness testimony, anything you can imagine, audio recordings, video that's relevant to the case, each side has to exchange that with the other side. And that includes scheduling things like depositions, where one side gets to ask the other side questions under oath. But those schedules are fast in federal court. They're uncomfortably fast, for attorneys, because they really keep those cases moving. Sometimes you can kick out the schedule for things and extend things by stipulation if the parties agree with each other. We're going to postpone these certain things, and so apparently Trump's side and Rupert Murdoch's side, they have agreed to postpone or extend the discovery process in this case. Why does that matter? Well, look at who the plaintiff and the main defendant are: Donald Trump and Rupert Murdoch, both of whom are going to be deposed in this case. That's the thing that Donald Trump never considers when he files civil lawsuits against literally everybody. Sooner or later, those people are going to take your deposition. And the meat of this case is Donald Trump's friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. So Donald Trump has put at issue his entire friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. And Rupert Murdoch's attorneys are going to get to eventually question Donald Trump under oath about the entire scope of his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein, under oath, while he's president of the United States of America. To say that deposition, if it does happen, to say that deposition is going to be a fucking shit show is an understatement. And it'll be videotaped and it will be made public. Because Donald Trump has been pushing over the last month, we need Rupert Murdoch's deposition right now because he's 94 and he's going to die. And they're like, okay, but we get to take yours too. And he's like, whoa, ho, ho, whoa. Maybe we should put this off for a little bit. And they're like, yeah, that's fine. So now that has been deposed, or that has been postponed, and presumably that'll be approved by the judge in the case. But that's the ball game in this case: the deposition of Donald Trump and the deposition of Rupert Murdoch. That's the ball game. And Donald Trump does not want to have his deposition taken about his entire 15-year-long friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. They were close enough that he ended up in Jeffrey Epstein's little birthday book. And sooner or later, Trump is going to unless he dismisses this lawsuit, he's going to get questioned under oath about his entire friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. And he does not want that to happen.